Good morning, and happy Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. I do hope you've all had the most amazing first half of the week. Let's see what we get going on for today. Please do like, share and subscribe. Please do follow my pages. It does help to build up the content of the page. It does help to build up the content. It does help to build it up so that other people get to see the messages. Even though a message may not be for you, it would be for somebody else. And it could be somebody that's on your page that needs to hear this message today. And that just gets things spread out a little bit more and gets the word out. Right, let's see what we've got for Wednesday. Transformation. The mask has been dropped. Can we see here how this mask here has been pulled down? All right, I do think this is around matters of the heart. The green is really standing out for me, and straight away that mask was standing out for me. And just as I've said, the matters of the heart, out comes the heart chakra there. Here comes the deception card, which is what I said, that transformation card always has that mask that gets dropped down, and here's somebody with a mask that's getting pulled up. So you really are looking at matters of the heart, looking at your firm foundation, looking at where you need to make changes around the heart, where you need to make changes around your love life. I think for some of you as well, this is about work. Oh, the hope card, I never took that off the bottom. Yeah, it's about you making some massive changes. I feel like it's time for a little life review. All right, for some of you with work, it's about your destiny and where you're going. You're not feeling settled where you are when it comes to work. For some of you, that might be because you are busy providing for a family, but the problem with that is that you're not happy within yourself. You're not happy with the situation, you're not happy with the setup. You're not happy with your bosses, you're not happy with your work colleagues. It's making you pretty miserable, and it's not helping anybody at home. It's like that feeling of needing that whole transformation going forward. But the thing is you're going to have to really listen to your heart and where you want to go and what you want to do, because to have hope and to manifest means that you have to do some admitting, okay? And that has to come straight from the heart. All right, you are wanting to make some changes, but you are worried that this is going to rock the boat, all right, when it comes to your home life. So for an example, if you're a man and you're the main breadwinner, you have a £60,000-70,000 job coming in, you are at work many hours, you are just sat behind a desk every day, and all of a sudden you decide that you want to be a, I don't know, woodworker, then it's time for you to go off and do that. And take that risk that you're not going to be earning that much money. And that is not going to go down well at home. But what that is going to do is that's going to put you on your life's purpose. That's going to put you where you need to be. Your heart is calling you to go in the direction that you are supposed to be going in. This is the same for relationships. For some of you here, you're stuck in a relationship that you don't want to be in anymore. This could be due to family, but whatever it is, it's not making you feel like you've got a firm foundation. Whichever way this works out, somebody else probably feels very firm and secure in this situation, whether it be work or a relationship. But for the person that this reading is about, okay, you're not feeling firm and solid in this relationship or this work situation, and your heart is yearning for something else. And this is where this mask is and this deception. The only person that's being decepted is this other person, and you're deceiving yourself, because it's not what you want. You are in a situation at the moment where it's something that you really, really don't want. Look, and there again, we get this firm foundation, and we get the base chakra, the root chakra. That is all about feeling secure and safe and happy in your financial situation, in your home situation. It's about sowing them seeds that make you feel grounded and safe and secure, and that's not how you're feeling. And unfortunately, this card for me is the divorce card. For some of you, it's time for you to pack up and make some changes. We get the hope and the accelerated motion, which is all about you deciding what your destiny actually is. So for some of you, you are seriously thinking and your heart is seriously promoting you to make a change, and a massive change within your relationships across the board. Like I said, for some of you this is work, and for some of you this is This is love. I also see the fertility card here. This is about you making that massive transformation and sowing them seeds, as I said earlier, and you making changes to moving your home life and your career life in a completely new way, and you actually doing something that makes you feel triumphant. I feel like even if you come home with 60-70 grand a year, you don't feel fulfilled at all. It's just like, it's just money. And money that you're probably not even spending half the time because you're at work all the time, and that's not where you see yourself. And it's time for you to make that change. It's time to make new partnerships and alliances when it comes to relationships, but the problem is it's your mental conflict. Look, two up in your heads here. Two up in your heads, and one, the fact that you are not feeling the emotions properly, but the universe, third eye, is showing you a different way. Some of you might have started meditating actually, and it's showing you a different way, but you're frightened to make, look, that's upside down. You're frightened of making these new beginnings. You're frightened of making changes. You're frightened of making these changes and making new beginnings, but it is time for you to move on. Your heart, your body, your intuition is saying over and over again, leave them, leave them, leave them, leave them, leave it, leave it, leave it. Time for a change, time for a change. For some of you, you know, you will maybe work through the situation. If this is just about work and it's not about a partnership with somebody else, like a relationship, there's nothing to say that you will have to give up your home life to make them changes. But when it comes to a relationship, obviously, this is the sign that it's time for you to move on from some kind of solid commitment. Maybe for some of you, you've got a business that you have set up with somebody else and it's time for you to say goodbye. You're going off on your own because you want to do it in a different way. And when I say that, this could be a case of somebody who's very money orientated and you're not in that frame of mind anymore. You've grown, you've changed, you want to make changes, and you're wanting to get more on a helping path than you are on concentrating constantly on the finances, on money. Somebody's making a change on their perception of money and their destiny. I think maybe when you were young, you probably thought that money was a massive thing, and now you're starting to realise that actually money doesn't make happiness. What makes happiness is a firm foundation, a good quality relationship, and a happy work-life balance. All right, guys. So a lovely reading, but some big changes to be had. So if this is you, it sort of gives you that idea that, you know, it is time to make them changes, and it's time for you to move on, and that, you know, that niggling in your ear is the universe saying, come on, time to make some changes, time to make some big moves. So guys, have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you all tomorrow.